Well, hi guys, welcome to Trading in Self-Isolation. We're coming into the back end of the Asian trading session, starting to look ahead towards European trade. There's a lot of news flow that's come out today, some price moves, and let's go to the boards and let's have a look at what's been going on. Okay, let's check prices as we close out the Asian session and we look ahead to Europe. We've got the ASX closing out about 2.5% higher, up 126 points. Have a look on a futures basis, very interesting. We can see Aussie SPI futures, the white line, really gradually pulling up and pulling away from some other key influences through Asia. We've got S&P futures in blue, which has really gone sideways. It's not taken too much love from the fact that the Senate has the votes there to pass the $2 trillion stimulus bill. That will go through to the House on Friday. One suspects it will probably pass. And then also there's news that California have announced that over 1 million people have claimed jobless benefits there. And people are looking ahead at tonight in US trade. It's the idea that we're going to see the national jobless claims numbers. The consensus 1.6 million jobs being claimed there. And one suspects that the market's going to go into that much higher. Now have a look at what's been happening in Asia. You've got Nikkei having a really ugly session, down 3.4%. China and Hong Kong pretty much unchanged, you can see there. You can see S&P futures as we've gone through the day. We're down, but it's certainly come off the low. We've been down to 24.30, currently 22 points higher than that at the moment. FTSE and DAX, we've got the FTSE down 1.2, DAX down 1.4%. So, they're off their lows as well, but indicating it's going to be a somewhat tough open there for the bulls. People have been buying into European markets recently. We're going to open a little bit weaker there. It's really been the yen that's been the outperformer, probably why we're seeing some underperformance in the Nikkei. You've got the Korean won doing quite well and the Swiss franc up there as well. So it's a defensive day. The dollar, the yen and the Swiss franc all working out quite well. The Aussie dollar, the underperformer there, you can see that's down 0.5%. There's a very strong correlation between the Australian dollar and also what's happening in the Hang Seng and S&P futures at the moment. So if S&P futures are going down, the Aussie dollar's going down with it. But we've got the high beta currencies having a bit of a role reversal. So it's a little bit of a risk-off session that we're playing through there. Have a look at also what's happening in the Treasury market. You've got 10-year yields down about 8 basis points at the moment as well. You've got Aussie yields down a little bit, so certainly some buying in treasuries. So definitely a bit of a risk-off session, the one to watch as we go through US, but trade all these moves with Pepperstone.